Tribe, what's happening? The last day of the year, December the 31st, 2019. It's just your messenger and your life coach. So I hope all y'all holidays was fine. We got one more, to go. And we're entering in the new year. I know a lot of people probably making uh, New Year's resolutions and, all that stuff. What you do is fine. You know, that's you. That's your lane. I ain't judging nothing. So it's been about 4 or 5 days since I last talked with y'all, and of course I done got some downloads that I want to share, and I'm still on this inner child thing. It's a big eye opener, and of course I had to write some stuff down. So we gonna get started. I appreciate all my subscribers. I appreciate y'all liking and sharing and listening, and I hope it's doing y'all some good. And give me some feedback. Let me know what you think. If you like, you don't like. Just let me know. It ain't no right or wrong thing that I'm doing. I'm just sharing the information that I got. So here we go with this inner child work. You must heal your inner child. If you don't, you will pass down your insecurities to your children. That's a curse that will become generational, and that's how generational curses happen. So your inner child, we got insecurities and stuff, and that's why in my last video about inner child work, you got to love everything about your inner child. Love your flaws. There was some things that was planted in us, and we done carried it on to adulthood, and we done passed it down to our children, and they're doing it, and they're passing it down to their children. We plant insecurities, and this is why some of them don't go far. This is why we haven't went far. We have desires to go, but we don't go because of insecurities. When you love your inner child, you'll love those insecurities and be like, hey, it is what it is, but I'm going to push forward anyway. I know a lot of things have stopped me because of insecurities. That has changed now. I was hesitant, not really hesitant, but scared to do these videos. But then I'm like, what you going to be scared for? Just say it. If it keep coming up in you. And this message came to me yesterday, and while I was at work, and I wanted to get this out to y'all yesterday, but of course I was at work. Then I got home and I was sitting and just being a little lazy, and my spirit team was just like, you got to get this out. You got to get this out. And I was going to do it, and it got late last night. I didn't get to do it, so I'm doing it now. But like I said, the inner child work is very serious. It's very vital to your life. It's vital to your life now. And that way, let me give you an example. You a little kid, and, we got imaginations. Kids with imaginations is fabulous. And your parents say, sit down, you're gonna fall and hurt someone. You're going to hit your head, or you're going to do this and you're going to do that. Now, of course, you don't be acting wild and all out and stuff like that, but you need to sit down somewhere. Don't nobody want to see that. That can be damaging, y'all. So you grow up walking on eggshells, so to speak. You grow up having something to say, but don't say it. That was one of mine. Michelle, you need to be quiet. You always talking. So growing up, I would never express myself. The older I got, the worse it got, until I just broke out and was like, oh, my words hold weight. My words impact. Oh, like it was coming to me. I'm like, oh, they don't want me to say nothing because They know I speak truth. I've always spoke truth, even as a child. Accountability. See, when you begin to start knowing who you are, and other people don't know who they are, they intimidated by that. Listen to me. They intimidated by that. Oh, my family tried to shut me up plenty of times. They have. They can't do that now. Which I really don't even deal with them. You know, I don't hate them. I got a lot of, morals and values learning from them. They just ain't going where I'm going. So, I had to exit off, because internally it was bothering me. It was tearing me up on the inside. I was walking on eggshells around them, and it's more to it, and I'm transparent. One of the reasons is because I'm adopted, and I always felt different than them, but they damaged my inner child. But I'm good now because I know who I am. I know how powerful I am. Yeah, I'm powerful. You powerful too. You just got to tap in. You can't let nobody shut you down or, keep you depressed and oppressed, because I was there too. When you know who you are, you start loving yourself. And when you start loving yourself, you start loving on people. You love people unconditionally. And I've always had that in me. However, some folk just didn't like it. And it was because they didn't love themselves. They didn't like themselves. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I take care. I'm just the messenger, your life coach. That's who I take care of. So this inner child thing, y'all, anything that you got insecurities about, love yourself wholeheartedly. Take what resonates. If it's something that you can improve yourself with, do that. Self-improvement, that's the purpose. That's part of your purpose. While you on your way back to source. Whatever you call your source. And let me put this disclaimer out here. And I done already put it out here before, but I feel like I need to put it out here again. You hear me talk about your source, the universe, my angels, my spirit guides, my ancestors. God is a spirit. God is within me. So I don't care really what you think. But don't be going around planting no seeds about me and no wrong information. She don't believe in God. No. I know who my higher source is. I know who my higher power is. I just don't follow Christianity and all the other beliefs like that. If it ain't promoting love, joy, peace, and happiness, I don't want no parts of it. Going into there to be something deeper, and I don't think everybody ready for that. Eventually, it's going to come out. We're talking about the inner child. You got to love everything about yourself. Tell that inner child, apologize. Some things, were wrong. Some things weren't right. We'll just say that. Some things were incorrect. Love yourself. Create those desires. Make it a reality. Manifest those desires that you have. Connect with your tribe. Because everybody ain't your tribe. Know that. That ain't who you're supposed to be connected to. So if that means that you have to pull away from some friends, family members, then you do that. You got to do what's best for you. Yeah, this a serious subject. The inner child. If you heal that inner child, man, you will be open up. Your eyes will be open up to so much more. Now, don't go getting mad at your parents and aunts and uncles and cousins and, all that stuff that damaged your inner child. You got to understand, they were only raising you how they were raised. They were teaching you what they were taught. Like I said before in some of our videos, you'll hear me say, everything that we was taught wasn't correct. So you can't go get mad at your parents or aunts and uncles and, cousins for some of the things that was taught to them, and they brought it to you. That's all they knew. When you start becoming self-aware and you start waking up, then you'll see the difference. You ain't got to make it your job or your business to be like, oh, you taught me wrong. That ain't it. No, just go on about your life. Fulfill your purpose. Fulfill your destiny. I'm fulfilling mine. In some eyes, she ain't doing nothing. In some other eyes, that's all right. In my eyes, my perception, my mindset, my spirit, my gut, my belief, I'm headed on the right path. I'm on the right path. I start discovering things about myself that I didn't know. But this won't happen until you start healing your inner child. Start healing your inner self. Take time to yourself. You ain't always got to be on the in crowd. And if some things happen, when you were younger, embrace that. It taught you some things. And y'all know my motto, learn to live with lessons and not regrets. I don't regret anything in my past. Anything that has happened, I don't regret it. Because I've learned lessons from it. I'm learning lessons now. It helps me to go about my life better, smoother. What's the lesson you're going to learn in this? So do the inner child work. Things come up and it trigger you, something from the past. Something happens now, but it triggered you to where you thought about something that happened to you in the past. That's an indication that your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, God wants you to face that, conquer that, overcome that, to get you to your next level in life. So, appreciate this time. Appreciate y'all. Remember, listen. Please hit the like button. Give me some feedback. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell so anytime I upload a video, you'll know and you won't miss it. Or you can save it to watch later. I'm going to peel out because I got to get ready to go to work. So y'all make it great. I'm just your messenger and your life coach. Peace.